of everything that's going on right now. I mean, if I was someone that had millions of dollars, that could come up there and talk to you in a heartbeat. But as a normal voter, we're not being heard.
Yeah. Well, let me address that. I hope, and I know no matter what I say up here, because I have been in your situation, no matter what I say, some of you are going to think, well, that's what he has to say to get elected. I understand that. And unfortunately, that's where politics has gone in our country, that people think that, of people running for office. Let me tell you, I will do everything I can to make sure that I stay in touch with the everyday American in the 11th Congressional District, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm not doing this because I want a paycheck, because I want a career in politics. I enjoy politics. You have to, or you're crazy to do this. You're crazy anyway, but I enjoy this, but I'm not doing this for my career. I'm not doing this so I can say I'm a congressman. I'm doing this because I feel like we are not represented in Congress right now like we should be. This is the only job in the United States that is written into the Constitution of the United States. So if you ever doubt that your legislator is in touch with you, now understand there's 700,000 people in the district, so sometimes it's tough for one person to be there. But if you feel like your legislator is not in touch with you or doesn't care to be in touch with you, not only do you have a right, you have a responsibility to get your seat in Congress back. This isn't Debbie Halverson's seat. This isn't my seat when I win. This is your seat and will always be your seat. That's what's important. And it's important that congressmen and congresswomen realize and remember that. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do everything I can to hold town hall meetings like this. My campaign just started, and I've got a town hall meeting with a little over 200, 250 people here because I want to hear from you. The easiest thing in the world is to shy away, to do campaign commercials, and to not listen from you, but that's not how I want to run a campaign. I want to run a campaign based on telling you the truth, you telling me the truth, and just somebody that when I go to Congress you can feel real darn good about having there. Even if you don't agree with me at all times, you always know I'm going to tell you the truth. Please, sure. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I agree. Back here, sir.
Would you support personal?
That's a good question. I got that at my last meeting today. The answer to your question is yes, I would. I would support term limits if it came up for a vote in Congress. Let me caveat that because the next question is always, will you limit your own term? And the answer is, I won't, because I think in a Congress where people are there 10 or 20 years, if you limit your own term to maybe 6 years, all you're doing is a disservice to the people of your district because you're not attaining the seniority necessary. So if it comes up for a vote, I would vote for term limits, and then we all operate in the same construct. But I won't limit my own term because I think I need to be as fierce of an advocate and representative for you as I possibly can. But you know, there are term limits in place right now. Let me explain. Every one of you, every 2 years, has the ability to limit somebody's terms. And as they say down in Kentucky, you should be fixing to limit ones in 2010. So, who's next?
When you're talking about our terms of Congress, Senate, we all used to believe in that. At this point in time, with the guy that's in the White House having 34 czars that only answer to him, who have more authority than our Congress or Senate, what is going to be our recourse on that, if this is our right?
Well, yeah, and I mean, all I can say to you is I agree. I also agree that my own party way overstepped itself over the last few years. Republicans even, we let spending get out of control. And we never should have done that. I'm a Republican because I believe in what the Republican Party of less government stands for, not because I like elephants. To your question,